Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to New York City. Welcome to a very busy, very full Brooklyn Bridge Park. Today is the 4th of July, so if you are in America, happy 4th of July. But we have decided to come camp out. We've been here for about an hour already, and there's still 3 hours to go until we get fireworks over the city, but we got a pretty good spot, got a good view of the city. So now it's pretty much just a waiting game until the sun goes down and the fireworks come up. Quinn's just chilling. How's it going?
Good, and you? Oh, not so bad.
How's the chilling going?
It's not really chilling because it's like a billion degrees.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's also 30, what's it? 90 degrees Fahrenheit? 30 degrees Celsius, somewhere around there. It's really hot. So because we got here about an hour ago and it is so hot, we decided to come chill in the shade next to these benches here. But I did set up my camera up by the railing there to claim a spot with a good view of the city. So I just brought the Canon Rebel T5i. There are so many people here. I mean, at this point it's pretty much just a waiting game. Like I said, we still have about 3 hours to go, so I'll probably just check in back at sunset again once the light gets a bit better.
That's so cool. Pretty cool.
There's two.
These fireworks are so weird.
Oh my god, you're such a loser.
So I'm guessing that was the show before the show, fire department just testing out their fireproof skills. But we got some really awesome shots from that. So I think we have about 2 hours left before the actual show starts. Still got some time to go. How are you feeling? You excited?
A little sleepy, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm excited. There are a lot of funny people around us, so I'm just eavesdropping.
So we have about 10 minutes until the fireworks start. The city is looking beautiful. All the city lights have come on. As I said earlier, I've set up my second camera, well, one second camera, up on the tripod on the water. So I'm going to be taking photos with the Canon Rebel T5i. Obviously not as good as pictures as the 1D, but I figured it does take the raw pictures and the 1D is way better at video. Because I do want to get video and photo, I figured I'd just keep that one out on the tripod and then do video with the 1D. So getting all of the content for you guys. Ready?
Ready?
Ready? Spaghetti? Pray?
Maybe.
Dun dun dun. We have like a minute left. Where is it? So much anticipation.
I know, it's really annoying.
I'm just like, happener. We've been waiting for like 4 hours.
Okay, it's literally 9:25. Wherefore out thou fireworks.
It's now!
It's now!
That is insane! Well, that was off to a banging start. Damn! That was crazy.
I have never seen anything like that.
This is the best fireworks show I've seen in my life.
Oh my god.
Wow. I didn't even know what to say. It's just like...
Holy shit! It's only been 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's been 5 minutes of craziness.
Oh my god.
Incredible. What a show.
I don't even know what to say. Who's at the end?
I feel like I want more. I feel like everyone wants more.
I'm gonna die. That was insane.
guessing that's that. Woo! Yeah! Alright, and now to get out of this madness of people and onto the train. This is gonna be a struggle. I think it's needless to say that the subways are gonna be crazy. And now we're on a train to Connecticut. For the rest of the weekend, Quinn and I spent our time in Connecticut, going to the beach, hanging out, doing some epic hikes in the rain. Just check this out. Finding some super cool rope swings.
Yeah!
And now we're back in New York, back in the place. And it's time to talk about and review all the photos that I took on the 4th. So I'm gonna start off with this one. I really just love the mood of the photo. There's so much smoke and vibe to it almost. And also just in the edits, I decided to turn everything blue. I just thought it looked better than the original green color that was in the fireworks. Just getting that super cinematic feel with the blacks and the blues. I love it. Up next, we have this one, which I feel is a very Disney castle kind of photo, but I love the color contrast between the blue fireworks and the orange fireworks, just getting that natural teal and orange split. And you still have that smoke on the water, giving it that nice cinematic vibe to it. You can see the city lights on in the background on the lower left side over there, and as well as the reflection of the water, just giving it a little bit of depth of field. I just love it. The fireworks also composed really nicely, so everything just works super well together. Up next, we have this one. They were shooting fireworks off of the bridge as well. How crazy were those cinematics as well from the day? It was just, unbelievable scenes. So we had the blue fireworks going off on the right and then the orange fireworks up on the left, and everything just came together, and I really love the composition of this photo. Probably the most out of all the photos I took. For this photo, I also decided to bring it a step further and take it into Photoshop just to bring it into a portrait composition. So we got the orange fireworks on the left and the blue on the right, just a lot closer together so that we could fit it on our vertical phone screens that everyone looks at photos nowadays. But I think it works really well in the portrait mode as well. It almost makes it a bit more dramatic because they are closer together. Up next, we have this one. This was taken on the Rebel T5i, the long exposures that were going at the same time I was doing the 1D photos and the videos. So I thought these were super cool just because you could see the light trails of the fireworks. It gives you a completely different perspective on how they look than the fast shutter photos I was taking with the 1D. You can also see the bridge a lot more clearly, and a lot of the darker areas are a bit brighter because it was letting in light for that longer period of time. I also thought this one was really cool, and the edit really helps with it as well, just giving it that nice warm orange glow, almost like the sky is on fire, and you still see those streaks of the fireworks, kind of in like a star constellation formation this time, but then you have the spike ball at the top. It looks so cool. I just love it. This was probably the best long exposure one that I got. Again, just getting that color contrast between the orange and blues, but then still having the light trails from the different colors is incredible, and having those finer details just in the background behind the orange and blue streaks. You have those little red streaks, and then you can still see the boats and the city. Oh, it all just came together so nicely. And then lastly, this is probably my favorite photo, although it is not real. It is a composite of a lot of different photos. I actually think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 different photographs that I put together to form this one photo, but it is actually my favorite photo, and it is the one that I posted on Instagram as well. Again, just having that color contrast between the orange and blues, having those solid blacks is so nice, with Quinn silhouetted in the foreground up on the hill, but she's not completely silhouetted. I don't think it would look as real if she was completely silhouetted. So luckily the photo that I had is actually a screenshot from a video that I took where she was walking up a hill at blue hours. So it kind of fits in with the vibe perfectly, and almost looks like the fireworks are kind of illuminating her as well. So I just love it, kind of walking over this crest to see this magnificent array of fireworks in front of you. Just spectacular. All in all, I am super happy with how all of these turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Just a quick side note, if you want to see how I edit my photos exactly, I was showing you the before and after right now, but if you'd like to see the whole process from the start to the finish, I have posted a 45-minute video, I think, on my Patreon account where I show you exactly, and I mean exactly, how I edit my photos. So you'll get my presets as well for a discounted price on Filter Pro. So head over to my Patreon if you would like a discounted price on my presets, as well as editing tutorials. I think it's well worth it. You also get a whole bunch of other things as well on my Patreon account. Behind the scenes videos, private Q&As, a whole lot of extra things that aren't on this YouTube channel. So if you'd like to check it out, the link will be down in the description, and I would really appreciate your support. And I'd love to have you as part of the community. So again, thank you so much for all of the support, whether you do decide to check out Patreon or not. But I'm gonna leave this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making this one, and I can't wait to keep making these in the future. Please let me know what you thought of the video down in the comments below, and in the meantime, remember to stay weird, don't die, and make it happen. I'll see you guys in the next one.